Cal State Fullerton who physically assaulted a Trump-supporting student because he disagreed with them. And look, and this is something that you cover a lot, the left hates the idea that there are other ideas. And the left has been controlling academia for far too long, and we are a student movement being a watchdog and putting them on notice.
There's also a high degree of emotional incontinence among professors. Some of these people can't control themselves, and when confronted with things they don't agree with,
incredible.
They don't make a counter-argument. They lose control of themselves. It's really interesting. It's almost childlike, I would say. So there's a Harvard professor called Danielle Allen. Tell us about her.
Yeah, so Danielle Allen, she wrote an op-ed in the Washington Post. She was pretty unapologetic about this stance, where she made a very, I would say, flawed argument. She teaches us in class that the rise of Donald Trump can be directly paralleled to the rise of Adolf Hitler. I mean, this is a Harvard professor. She teaches that we can learn a lot from the rise of Donald Trump and this populist rise because actually it is very similar to that of Adolf Hitler. And it's incredible when you start to make these assertions and these notions. And, you know, at Turning Point USA, we kind of joke around. We say, the left says, if you disagree with me, you must be a Nazi. That's the new adage of the new American left. And for people that are interested, actually see these professors, they can go to professorwatchlist.org and see it for themselves. And they, you know, you can look at these examples, very well cited, very well documented, third-party verified examples of what these professors have been doing.
They're mostly banal. I mean, what you reveal in addition to their extremism is the ordinariness of their thinking. I mean, I think of college professors are smart and they're challenging you with their ideas. Michael Green of UNLV, here's how he described Trump on Facebook: a syphilitic Nazi in the white man's house. I mean, I guess it's kind of amusing, but it's basically stupid. And a lot of these people are just basically kind of stupid. Have you noticed that?
I agree. And it's lack of substance, right? I mean, these are people that are supposedly, they have doctorates and they're so smart, and they just dumpster dive into just pejoratives that have no substance and no base. And we just kind of laugh. We say, wait a second, you're writing scholarly journals and you're being endowed for research? I mean, give me a break. I mean, and so this actually brings up a broader point that what has higher education really become? It's this groupthink atmosphere where everybody thinks the same and everyone is so liberal and so to the left that it's just a competition to find, you know, who can be the most radical. And like you said, I mean, some of this is just so baseless, but it's important. It's important to point this out because people deserve to know.
And at some point, a lot of parents,
teachers, alumni, regents,
people are going to start to decide, you know, a humanities degree may not improve my child. It actually may hurt my child. And at that point, you'll see
further corrupt them towards this radical thinking.
Right.
Exactly right.
Yeah. Charlie.